Uh, it is Luigi's Mansion 2, also known as Dark Moon. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon in Japan, Australia, and Europe. Um, so that's what we are going to do for the rest of our stream. Uh, I do. I am wanting to. I don't. It's not. I'm not interested in playing Pokemon Legends ZA. The game for that doesn't interest me. I'm assuming it's assumptions because I don't know. I'm assuming it's very open world. It's and I know it's in a big city, Lumios. I'm assuming you have like free reign of the city. Uh, the other the other recent Pokemon games didn't, aside from Legends Arceus. Arceus was fun, but like Scarlet Violet didn't, and Sword and Shield didn't really interest me very much. I don't enjoy where the Pokemon IP is going. It doesn't interest me as much. Now, however, I am looking at playing. I do want to try the Digimon Time Stranger, Digimon Story Time Stranger. I don't know how much we'll end up playing it, because one of the things that I did very much enjoy Digimon World 3. Digimon World 3. It's crazy. Legends ZA feels exactly like Legends Arceus and smaller. Does it? Does it? So it's like, it plays like Legends Arceus, but it's a smaller game, is it? I haven't really looked into the game very much. I'm just going based off like pre-release information. I don't know, and I know that like during the day Pokemon roam the city, and at night trainers come out to fight you. That's like basically all I know about the game, for the most part. So I did play Digimon World 3, and in that, Lumios, I think, is not that big. We'll consider it. I've heard from I've seen videos about how people like are just done with the Pokemon franchise now, because especially like I saw some cutscenes and like just garbage compared to the new Digimon game. So in Digimon World 3, you could get 7 different Digimon, I think it was. But each Digimon, you could get various forms for each Digimon. So like with with your Agumon, for instance, you would unlock Greymon, War Greymon, or Metal Greymon, War Greymon, etc. But you could also unlock like Garurumon and like Stingmon and a bunch of different forms, and you were able to. They were all stored in your PC, so you could go back to town at any point, and you could switch between the Digivolutions that you had accessible. You could only have 3 accessible at any given time, but you could switch between the Digivolutions that you had accessible, and using different Digivolutions allowed you to unlock new Digivolutions, but you were able to keep all of them. You could switch between them at any time and go back to an older one. The newer Digimon games, at least prior to this one, I don't know about this one, Digimon Story, like Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, etc. From what I had played, I did try it, and you ended up like it's similar to Persona in that you only get like 3 Digivolutions, and when you I would love to give that a chance, but I never grew up with Digimon at all and never played the games, so it's a lot to take in. Understandable, yeah. I grew up watching both Pokemon and Digimon, and I played Digimon World 3 on the PlayStation years ago and enjoyed the hell out of it. I put so many hours into that, so it does kind of interest me, but I would like to see them have like the ability, like in Cyber Sleuth, for instance, you would level up your Digimon, and then you would, when you went to go to a new form, you would lose the old form, and you would get the new form. And then if you wanted to go back, you could, but you had to like level up again to a certain point, and then you could go back to a older form. You weren't able to keep everything. You had to choose between what you wanted to keep and what you wanted to get rid of. And also, like, when you digivolved, when you took a new form, it was also somewhat random based on what. So, like, you could have, for instance, you can have like 5 different forms available, and when you would digivolve, it would pick one of the 5 forms that you have available, and then that's what you get. You don't have a choice. It's based on, it was random based on what was available. And then if you didn't get the one you want, you have to go back and do it all over again. I didn't enjoy the play mechanic of that. I'm hoping that Digimon Story Time Stranger is different, but I don't know. So we'll have to see. I'm willing to give it a chance. So we'll probably end up playing that at some point after October is over. But I don't know how long we'll end up playing it for, because if it turns out to be the same as Cyber Sleuth, and others, then I unfortunately won't keep up with it. But the cutscenes, the cinematics in Digimon Storytime Stranger Art look so good. They look so good. Okay. So that is my monologue. Ooh. Spooky Mansion. Now I have not played Luigi's Mansion 1, so I'm hoping I don't need a story from that to understand what's going on. Okay. King Boo destroyed the crystal. And then all the ghosts go on a rampage, being a menace. So we have to clean up all the ghosts and stop them from being a menace. We're also going to end up playing Power Wash Simulator soon as well, because there's a new Power Wash Simulator 2. I think comes out tomorrow. Or it's out already. Today. So it came out today. Power Wash Simulator 2. Greetings, Luigi. I know our paths would cross again. You seem a bit tense, son. Relax. We're perfectly safe here in this impenetrable bunker. Anywho, it's been too long, my boy. What have you been up to? I imagine you've been off adventuring with that daredevil brother of yours. Me? Oh, I've just been continuing my research on paranormal happenings and whatnot. In fact, after our last adventure, I became somewhat of an authority in the field. But enough about that. Let me fill you in on our ghostly predicament. See that on the screen? That there is the Dark Moon. It's a mysterious celestial body that has a pacifying effect on all of the ghosts in Evershade Valley. When I heard about it, I jumped at the rare chance to study ghosts in a peaceful environment. It was incredible, my boy. I was doing some of the best research of my long and storied career. That is, until something snapped inside the ghosts, and they suddenly got all hostile. It got so bad, I had to escape from the gloomy manor and hide here, where the ghosts can't find me. Of course, I'm not one to sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I wanted to know why the ghosts freaked out. So I settled in and did some research to figure out what had happened. That's when I discovered something truly astonishing. The dark moon had vanished from the sky. And on top of that, the whole of Evershade Valley had become enveloped in an eerie fog. Now I can't be sure, but I think the disappearance of the dark moon is what caused all this mess. And what a mess it is. If we don't do something about it, the ghosts might leave this valley and terrorize the world beyond. Worse still, my research will go to waste. We can't let that happen, my boy. Now, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Wait here. The good news is that I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby. But the bad news is that I found a fragment of the dark moon nearby, meaning the thing's broken. And this dark moon piece seems to be corrupted by some sort of energy. I reckon it's a disruptive energy that suppresses the dark moon's ability to pacify ghosts. But lucky for us, I've got inventions for all kinds of situations. Stand back, Sonny. A record player? Oh, you're gonna polish it? I've done it, Luigi. It seems to have regained its original power. And did you hear that whooshing noise outside, youngster? Let me check my instrument. Crimey, all the fog around this bunker is gone. Quick, let's take a look at a map of Evershade Valley. Luigi, do you know what this means? We should be able to reach the Gloomy Manor now. But more importantly, it means that restoring the Dark Moon will solve all our problems. If we find all the Dark Moon pieces, the fog in the valley will vanish and the ghosts will return to normal. But until then, all those ghosts will need to be contained. That's where you come in, Luigi. Why, you're the best ghost wrangler I know, son. Coincidentally, you're also the only ghost wrangler I know. So, what do you say, young feller? Will you help me capture the ghosts and restore the Dark Moon? Ho ho, of course you will. It'll be just like old times. A1 Poltergust 5000. If we're to restore the Dark Moon, we'll need to get you properly equipped. I've got just the device for the job, but I left it in the Gloomy Manor. Mind fetching it for me, Sonny? What are you scared of, Sonny? It's just a few harmless ghosts. Well, a few hundred ghosts, and they're not exactly harmless. But looky here, with my brains and we're in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we? Well, the only way out of this mess is to restore the Dark Moon, which means you're going to need some ghost hunting gear, son. But wouldn't you know it, I left my new Poltergust 5000 somewhere inside the Gloomy Manor. So now that I've cleared that blasted fog from around the place, I'm sending you in after it. A Nintendo DS. Look familiar? This customized DS has an interactive map of the Gloomy Manor on it. It'll also allow me to communicate with you while you're exploring.
Yeah.
And it's mighty dark in there, so you'll want this flashlight. Okay, youngster, let's test the DS. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and mark an important location for you. That's the garage. I think that's where I left the Poltergust 5000. You ready, son? I'll zap you to the Gloomy Manor with my new and largely untested pixelator. Let's hope all of the pixels make it this time. Hold on to your mustache. Interesting.
Oh, here I go. Oh, boy.
Oh boy. Search the garage. What does... Oh, that controls the flashlight. Oh, I'm not sure I like the controls of this. Okay.
Oh. Huh? Oh. Yellow?
Luigi, come in, Luigi. You there, young feller? Ah, there you are. I was worried that the battery died in the DS, but I turned the screen brightness down, so it should be good for a while. You look a little nervous, son. Try to loosen up a bit. Besides, tiptoeing about won't get us anywhere. You can run by holding B while walking. Now get a move on. Okay. Interesting. So we can jostle vases to... Oh, there's the garage. Oh. Huh. Okay.
Hello?
Where'd you go? Gotcha.
Oh. Hello? Wow! Oh.
Interesting.
What?
Okay. Go into the garage. Nothing in there. Still nothing there. I'm assuming the coins I get to use. I'm assuming the coins I use later for upgrades to my ghost hunting equipment.
Oh. Oh. Aha! Yeah, I do it. Oh! Oopsie. Oh. 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 Yellow.
Ah, you found it. Good work, Luigi. That there is the new and improved Poltergust 5000. It's simple to use. Just hold down the ZR button to vacuum. Before you go hunting ghosts, why don't you test it out on some of the junk in that room? Go on, give her a whirl. Tea.
Hey, hey. Oh. Yellow.
How are you liking the Poltergust 5000 so far, Luigi? Not too shabby, eh? Just wait until you catch some ghosts with that thing. In fact, there should be a few nearby. Oh, and I know you young fellers are all about learning by doing, but you really should take a look at the guide. Just open the pause menu with plus and then select guide. You'll thank me later. Guide. Oh. Motion sensor. ZL below. Okay. Right, guide. Gameplay. If something catches your eye, try interacting with it in different ways to see what it does. Use X and B to search high and low for clues to unlock the secrets of the haunted mansion. Ghosts love to hide. Keep an eye out for shaking furniture. Who knows what hidden treasures and crazy contraptions lie within each mansion. The only way to find out is by pressing X when the icon appears. When the going gets tough, run for it. There's no shame in holding down B and picking up the pace. Using the strobe bulb, gadgets aren't the only things that respond to the strobe bulb. Keep an eye out for green circular panels. Like some of EGAD's other inventions, they can be activated by flashing them with the strobe bulb. Press A for a quick burst of light. The vacuum function of the Poltergust 5000 can send fans and rotors spinning in one direction. Whether it's trash, treasure, or ghosts, the new and improved Poltergust 5000 has you covered. Just aim the vacuum and hold down ZR. Blow function. Blow things away in front of you. Okay, what is Scare Scraper? Oh. So that's like, challenge mode kind of thing. this room is pretty clear. So I can't seem to use the strobe bulb. There appears to be something behind that. I can't pull that off, apparently. That we can probably open with our key, I imagine. Mudroom.
Hey, hey.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't.
Huh.
That's probably the strobe bulb. Oh, ow.
Hold on. Oh. Ay, 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 ay.
Probably need like more power or something. Bone. Probably for the dog.
Hello?
You seem to have found something very special there, Luigi. I've heard that your chances of finding one of those is better if you have a lot of treasure. I get the feeling that bone will come in handy when you need it most. But that's just a wild guess. Yeah, pure speculation. I need a gear there.
Hello?
Luigi, do you see that green circular panel on the wall? It unlocks the door. All you've got to do is flash it with the Criminy. The Poltergust 5000 is missing the strobe bulb. You won't be able to open that door without it. Those pesky ghosts must have hid it somewhere. It looks like a little green light bulb. Find it post haste. Found it, but I can't get it. Do I need to aim up?
Yeah. Ho ho. Yeah. Oh. Ha ha. Oh. Oh yeah. Wow.
Good job. Way to blind yourself.
Hello?
Whoa there, feller. Don't go flashing yourself with that. The strobe bulb isn't a toy, it's a powerful tool. For one thing, it can activate any of my inventions that feature green circular panels, and it's mighty easy to use. Just aim and press A to flash. Try it on the nearby door. Let's go back here and try and use it on the stuff back here. Also, there's stuff outside that we can suck up. There was does this do anything to the plants? No. Where'd that money go? I want that money. Wrong button. Oh, it's there. So it doesn't work on that, apparently.
Yellow.
That's the ticket, Sonny, but there's more. The strobe bulb also allows you to stun ghosts by flashing them. Only then can they be captured. Got that? Now, go give those paranormal dust bunnies about 4. Got a piece of the dark gem. Dark moon. Doing some gemstone hunting on the side, eh, feller? Can't say I blame you. Those gems are one of a kind, worth a fortune, I reckon. But remember, you've got a job to do. You'll have time to look at your gems later in the vault. Carry on now, youngster.